Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome to LAAG. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
Mr. Burr.
That's right, Mr. Burr is with us once again, and that means it's time for us to rank 3 more characters on our character master list. So, our sometimes co-host, Will, provided me with a couple of characters. Not 3. Provided me with 2. But I picked out a third for us. The first one that we're going to talk about is Cartman, Eric Cartman from South Park.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, Cartman. He's a badass. He's got a real high voice.
Well, he's a bad ass. That's for sure. I don't know about a badass.
I said fat ass.
Oh, my bad.
Because, he's the biggest and the roundest of the regular crew in that show. He's real outrageous. He's a pretty good character. Kind of grating.
He might be the most pure evil, non-straight-up villain character on any TV show. He did make Scott Malkinson eat his parents in chili.
I think Eric Cartman represents, a refreshing honesty. You just look at some of his actions and you think...
Give me examples of some of these actions. Like that you look at this way.
Conspiring against his friends.
Right.
Destroying relationships, lying.
His mom.
Part was good.
Abusing his mother, abusing his friends, abusing his town, getting his way.
Good.
But he's usually funny.
Reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld.
Reminds
me of Jerry Seinfeld.
Cartman reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah. What a statement.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
It's a celebration of selfishness. And,
is he a celebration? I feel like there's almost never a time when Cartman is actually presented as the character you're supposed to root for.
I do.
Well, maybe that just says something about you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting read. It's an interesting read on Cartman, but he's the ultimate manipulator. He knows always exactly how to turn a situation his way, especially if it's political of the time.
The world loves to throw hate at a Machiavellian man, but he's just doing what it takes to survive. A hometown hero, crafting his life on his way to dominance.
Plays by his own rules, I guess you can give him that.
I mean, technically, if he really wanted to, do something really evil, a take over the world thing, he's usually pretty capable at putting together a plan.
He's very capable. He's a man with a plan. He knows what he wants. He's, I enjoy. Seeing so much South Park lately. I used to, think it was funny. I'm not like a diehard, but I always enjoyed it.
He hasn't changed.
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, why would he?
Well, looking at the list of characters we got here, current number 1 is Optimus Prime. Current number 11, last on the list, is Jar Jar Binks. I don't know. I think Cartman is interesting. Because he's a good character, but is he better than Padme Amidala?
Well, Padme Amidala is very beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't really know what Cartman looks like, because if Natalie Portman appeared on South Park, she would also look very round.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I kind of wonder if he actually needs to even go above T'Pol.
T'Pol is
very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
I like T'Pol a lot.
Very capable.
Yeah.
Of being beautiful.
Kind of stuck up.
Yeah, she is up.
A little bit.
I'd say a cold 10.
All right, but we're not talking about T'Pol right now. I need to know what you think about the ranking terms.
I don't know. Not above my girls, but you can do whatever you want.
That's not how this is supposed to work. Burr. Make an argument. Okay, what about, is it not better than, as a character, not just going on physical attributes, but as a character, better than, I would say that not as good as Daenerys Targaryen.
No, not as good. The thing is, if you took Cartman out of South Park,
it's over.
Right, that's a significant chunk of what makes South Park. You can't really do that. Can you take out T'Pol from Enterprise and still have Enterprise?
No.
Kind
Maybe.
of. but not really.
I would put him above Dargo.
Above Dargo? Because I do think that's kind of the line, because I think Dargo is even on the level of where you can't take Dargo out of Farscape.
Yeah.
I personally enjoy that character more on an enjoyment level.
I like Dargo.
But I think that we need to put him... I do think we need to put him above Dargo. I think he's not as good as Daenerys. I think he's above Dargo.
Alright. What? Alright, fine.
Coming in at our new number 7. That is Eric Cartman. Next up on the list, V. From V for Vendetta.
Huh.
V is more of a symbol than a character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because V isn't the main character of V for Vendetta.
No, it's beautiful Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like V. I mean,
as played by Hugo Weaving, that's a really cool character. Like the way he delivers the alliterative dialogue, he really makes that work. Where I don't think a lot of actors could have made that speech with all the V's work so well as he did. There's a lot of pathos there with the whole origin thing.
Yeah.
But he's also kind of a jackass, because there had to have been an easier way to do what he wanted to do with Natalie Portman than to subject her to the thing that drove him crazy. So he's fine, but I don't love V for Vendetta particularly a lot, and I think that he is only better than Jar Jar Binks on our list.
Yes, okay. Fair.
I agree.
Agree.
Wholeheartedly.
Number 12, coming in. That was a quick one, guys. V. From V for Vendetta. No, the last one I don't think is going to be quick. Last one's Piccolo.
Piccolo!
Dragon Ball Z.
Piccolo is dope.
Piccolo is
dope as hell.
the stepdad.
You know?
Yeah, man. Like, part brother, part father.
Part piece of shit. I mean...
An enemy turned friend.
And a friend.
Piccolo is just a piece of shit who ends up being good. So...
And I mean, the piece of shitness isn't even particularly his fault, considering his origin.
Right.
As being the evil half?
As being the evil half of a being. So he was destined...
the evil half of a being known as Piccolo.
Right, well, yeah. But the fact that he was born that way makes it all the more valuable that he was able to become such a good guy even before re-merging with Kami and becoming the full Piccolo again.
Well, that's true. And that is probably in large part thanks to Gohan having to raise that kid in preparation for the Saiyan attack of Earth.
100%.
It's quite a touching story. And after that, he's just part of the family.
And he sacrifices himself. Is he the first major death in DBZ? He dies during the Saiyan attack, doesn't he?
Goku is the first major death.
Okay.
Piccolo lives, but then Piccolo
Right, because
dies.
Piccolo shoots through Goku. Right?
Yeah, because Piccolo shoots through Goku.
Yeah.
But then when Nappa is doing stuff, I believe he does kill Piccolo.
Right. But still, Piccolo, unlike several of the sub-characters, manages to stay relevant in fights for quite some time. I love how Goku does it too, but the whole thing of the DBZ where you can raise your power level just by shedding some of your clothing because you're wearing clothing of such a weight just as that's dope. It's like, oh shit, Piccolo took his cape and hat off.
Yeah, I mean, most of Piccolo's training is floating in the air in his weighted clothing.
Right.
I mean, that's what he does.
And the dynamics are cool. It's a cool alien design.
Yeah.
It is. And
good voice actor.
When it comes to farming, alien race, it's so easy to make that lame, but then all the Namekians are cool, and then he happens to be the coolest one because we get him, and it's truly an astonishing feat.
Yeah,
he's good. I mean, he's probably one of the top characters in that franchise.
He is. My personal, I would put him.
I think that Piccolo is better than Dargo.
Me too.
I think he's about the... I think the question is whether or not he's better than Daenerys, because I don't think he's better than Eddie Brock.
I don't think he's better than Daenerys, but I think he is better than Eddie Brock, but that already ended up on top.
Yeah.
Do
you think he's better than Ron Weasley?
Yeah, I mean, I love Harry Potter so much, but Ron, I mean, while I do root for Ron, he's not, like, he doesn't have the badass factor that I go, and he's not one of even, like, I mean, I don't know. I love Ron, but I love Ron because he represents Harry Potter. If I were to pick a character from Harry Potter that's different than Ron, maybe not, but Ron, he's the best friend character, he's the sidekick. It's like, oh...
He's very comparable to Piccolo.
Yeah.
When you think about it. Being like, the main best friend of our main guy, but they also have a somewhat acrimonious relationship half the time.
I really like Dragon Ball Z. That was a big part of my childhood, but because Harry Potter is so much more prevalent, like I'm still so much more connected to that franchise, I would say. Just as the representation, I'd put him under Ron. But as a character in the franchise, he's more badass than Ron.
He's more badass, but he's also, he's grouchy and irritable and silent type. He's not all great, but that being said, he is pretty great.
I think we're right in the right area. Do you think he's better or worse than Eddie Brock, Sam?
Oh, man, I think he's...
Also a villain turned good.
Eddie Brock / Venom. I mean, if it was just Eddie Brock... probably Piccolo would be better, but Eddie Brock plus symbiote, I have to go with Eddie.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I honestly think that he goes above Dargo, below Daenerys Targaryen.
Above Dargo, below Daenerys?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Coming in our new number 6. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. And that is it. We did 3 characters. Thank you guys so much.
And you, sir.
Take care, Mr. Burr.
Live long and prosper, homies.